Mike,
What's up, OJ?
Kill the Messenger.
Yes, sir.
Playing Freeway Ricky Ross.
Yes, sir.
Did you meet him?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I consider him a friend now.
How did that conversation go?
Went well. You know, it was real simple. I was reading the script because prior to that, I'd never heard of Gary Webb, you know, and what this entire story. And I didn't even know there was a real Rick Ross until he came home from prison, and there was a discrepancy about whether or not he can use his real name or not.
Right,
so,
especially with Rick Ross.
Yeah, you know. So I'm reading the script and I'm like, okay, this story seems too good to be true. You just can't. This can't be fake.
Right.
So I called a friend of mine in L.A. and I was like, you ever heard of Gary Webb? And he was like, are you kidding me? And he educated me on everything, and we had like a long talk about it. And he's like, you wanna talk to Rick? I was like, Rick who? He said, you wanna talk to Rick what? That's my man. And he put me in contact with him, and the rest is history.
Straight
basically.
cool, straight shooter. Cool
One of the
dude.
nicest people you ever want to meet. Humble, gracious, kind. Just my kind of guy. Yeah.
I mean, you've had such a crazy year with Broadwalk ending, and then 12 Years a Slave, and you coming off with RoboCop. What about this attracted you, other than an amazing script, to this role?
The main thing that attracted me to this story, Kill the Messenger, was the story.
Right.
This story, I was directly affected by it. This affected my community. It affected every urban community, in a sense. And my family. I lost a lot of family members to the drug war, and I just feel like anybody that loves what I do or likes my work should be educated on this story, Kill the Messenger.
Talk to me about working with Mr. Jeremy Renner and working with him as an actor and a producer on the script.
Man, Jeremy Renner, he's all right, but I had to he couldn't remember his lines. It was just crazy. But
Really, Hawkeye?
No, you kidding me? Jeremy is one of the dopest people I've had the pleasure of working with. I could scratch him off my bucket list. He didn't reach my radar until The Town. And I was like, who is that dude? And I was really kind of like awestruck when I knew I was going to be working with him. He's one of the nicest people you'd ever meet, and just intense actor, always in character, very gracious, forthcoming. I just, actually I just enjoy him as a human being.
Oh,
yeah,
that's sweet. Talking about playing a real life person versus a fictional character, which you've done for many years.
It's a responsibility, I feel, to play a real person, especially when that person is still alive. So to be able to get to talk with Rick and to have the camaraderie that I do with him, it's actor gold. It's just it's a gold mine as far as research and homework is concerned. And it was important that in this particular character that I painted him true, because initially the character was written just ever so stereotypically, and he's not rough around his edges like that, and I needed to smooth him out a little bit more to fit his tone, who I perceived him to be, and the director and the writer, they were open to that, and we found his rhythm, his voice. We didn't change the writing. We just found his rhythm and his temperament and his tone and his heart. We found it.